In 2018, a Phoenix, Arizona woman who was in a vegetative state suddenly gave birth. Here's that story.
He wasn't really had the baby come in.
Shocking and emotional moments caught on body camera video at an Arizona healthcare facility after a patient in a vegetative state unexpectedly gave birth.
Did anyone know she was pregnant?
I didn't know. I didn't know she was pregnant.
While the body camera video was just released this week, the incident happened back in December of 2018. That's when Phoenix police were called to Hacienda Healthcare on the city's south side after reports came in that a patient gave birth to a baby boy.
And that you're gonna go through the double doors right here, and then it's a building that you're gonna.
Thank you.
Body camera video shows officials arrive to the chaotic scene where nurses are visibly upset and crying. The recording captures these tense moments.
I was in the room, and I was like,
I was looking around, I couldn't see my car. I was down on Winston. Like, fucking
Oh my God, he's straight. He's right there.
So what happened? What do you see? She just step out because she's just in a little shock.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's very emotional.
Almost immediately, first responders begin their investigation, asking questions about the patient and about healthcare staff.
Only allowed to have female caregivers.
Okay.
So I know mom, sister, and brother have been here to see her, but they see her out in the day room. I'm the UL, I'm in charge on
Okay.
the weekend. So during the week, I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and
Does
I
she
do
get
16.
male visitors other than family?
Does she ever go home? Wendy doesn't go home at all.
Okay.
She never goes home.
Who's her lead, like head lead nurse, I guess? Or is it just like a rotation?
It's rotation.
Officers ask who often sees the patient and whether male nurses have access to her room.
when I looked, he wasn't really had the baby come in.
Okay. Did anyone know she was pregnant?
I didn't know. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Just like food, clothes, and shelter, sex is a drive, and some people will do anything to get it.
Do you know how the visitations here work?
Honestly, no.
Honestly, no?
I don't
Okay. And then does she have any male staff that work with her?
know. No.
Are there any male janitors, anyone that goes into the rooms unattended by themselves, as far as you know?
I don't think so, no.
Okay, and she just has a full female staff, usually.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And she never goes home, as far as you know?
As far as I know, I've never seen her go home at all.
Okay. And then as far as you know, the only people that are visitors just family?
Yeah, mom, dad, mom, sister, and the brother.
Do we have all their info? Do they have like a sign-in log or a
The
visitor?
nurse just took it. Yeah, we have the sign-in log up in the front.
Mom, sister, brother? Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any male, because I guess what we're trying to figure out is
Yeah, I
any male
understand. We
janitor
have
staff or anyone that has
male
access.
staff, but
Yeah.
Wendy is only female care only.
Okay, so no males ever go into her room, allegedly. Okay.
And we only have two. No, let me see. Two. One's PRN, and the other one only works certain hours, but we never have them on this side. There's a whole nother side on that side.
Okay, so is this only female staff area? So only females are allowed to, in a sense, work in this area with it too?
Well, the guys come through here because we have another side that go that way.
Okay.
But they're always with the, they have their patient.
Okay.
At the time, investigators weren't sure who to suspect, but eventually one of the male nurses, Nathan Sutherland, was arrested and charged. Before that, though, officials started the investigation by checking visitation logs and security video.
Can we see where the other nurses went with her charts and stuff?
Up in front where we come in.
Okay, perfect. Do you mind staying with this one, Rosa?
So we have a sign-in log that everybody has to sign in when they come in
you guys have any cameras in the facility, like, that point out into the hallways?
So we're under construction. So in here, I know that there's not. I know they're in there just in case tools get stolen. Outside the facility, I can show you where they just recently put them up.
How do the visitation work here in the hospital? Do you know?
I know they come in and they sign. Every time anybody comes in, they come in and sign. And from my understanding, it's people that are approved, so family members and stuff like that.
So it has to be an approval reference how they get visited.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have all the logs
Yeah.
of how they've been signing in
Yeah, they should be signing in that book.
in that big book?
She knows more about it. She's in charge of it.
Do you know how far back those go?
No, that she would know. She would be the one to know.
Biggest thing we're trying to get right now is and I know they're working on getting it for me, it's just all of our medical records, primary care physician, nurses, visitor logs, tracking about probably 9 months back.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Or if you don't have to write it down, if you can just
Yeah,
show
yeah.
us where it is, we'll do it ourselves.
yeah, or if they can just make copies even, that'd be perfect. But mom, sister, brother are the ones that visit her. There's a sign-in roster for it. There's no cameras in the facility.
So you need visitor log, I'm sorry.
Visitor logs, primary care physician, primary nurse.
Is it the same staff?
No.
It's a rotating
different
staff.
It's
Okay.
rotating.
So, 'cause that's like
we can
today.
give you staffing schedules. Are you looking for
For any
what-
male staffing schedules. So, yeah, it's going 9 months back.
In a statement released this week, Hacienda Healthcare wrote in part, quote, "Seeing video from that night almost 5 years ago is still gut-wrenching. Our hearts again go out to the victim and her family." Local TV stations report the patient is healthy, but has since been transferred to a different healthcare facility. This December, her son will turn 5 years old. As for Nathan Sutherland, he later pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of abusing and sexually assaulting the patient. He was later sentenced to 10 years in prison. Reporting for Long Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.